G- good afternoon, everybody. Hi. We have a weather alert. Winter Rosary. Issue January 23rd at 3:07 p.m. Eastern Time until January the 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time by the Northwest South Philadelphia Mount Holly. Winter Rosary in effect from 6 a.m. to noon Eastern Time Thursday. National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a wind advisory, which is in effect from 6 a.m. to noon Eastern Thursday. Winds south to southwest go winds from southwest winds south to southwest 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts of 40 to 50-mile-an-hour winds. Timing: the strongest southerly winds are expected to occur during Thursday morning ahead of a cold front. Impacts: strong winds may blow down limbs, trees, and power lines. Furniture that is outside, please remove it at once. And that anchor it to where it cannot blow down the road or through anybody's window or in anybody's yard. And grab at least a couple of bags of non-perishable food. This wind has a strength of a tornado. We're watching out for it, and is in effect as we speak. And anything that isn't tacked down is getting blown down. If you have non-perishable foods, pack a couple of bags of it. Charge your cell phones to the max. Have extra batteries and candles on hand. Candles are not really safe, but make sure you blow them out when you do, and you don't leave them unattended, but children can get a hold of them and cause a house fire or something. During this time, you want to batten down your windows. Anything to have it where when these winds pick up, you want to stay away from those windows. And go to the lowest ground possible. And but like I said, you're looking at what is possible to be a tornado on the way. Now, as far as trees, they can uproot themselves. They can fly through any window. We have no control over the wind. Where it lands is where it's going, where it's going to be. And furniture from outside must be picked up, either that anchored to where 40 to 50 mile gusts of wind cannot fly it through somebody's building, window, into their yard. And if it's blown down the yard after all this, they're allowed to use it at their next picnic. We don't want that. This is not a joking matter. This advisory is taking effect as of right now, and it's from 6 a.m. till noon Thursday, like I said. Winds south to southwest, 20 to 30 miles an hour winds with gusts up to 40 to 50-mile-an-hour winds. Possible twister. We're keeping a close watch of the radar as it travels. And timing, the strongest southerly winds are expected to occur during Thursday morning ahead of a cold front. Impacts, strong winds may blow down limbs, trees, power lines. Some power outages are expected. The authorities will come around your areas if need to be, and you must evacuate. Do what you ask. It will be your best bet. If you feel safer where you're at, stay down low to the ground as possible. And pack up a couple of bags of non-perishable food in case your lights go out. We don't know how long those outages are going to be. Refrigerators, don't open them unless you absolutely, positively have to. But they will keep your stuff cold at least a couple of good hours. Whatever's in it, try to use it. But try not to open your refrigerator if the power outages go out as much. You know, get what you have to get and hurry up and close the door so that your food stays fresh and stays preserved. If you don't have to go out, please don't go out. Trees can uproot themselves as fast as a wink of an eye. Especially the old, long, tall ones that are taller than our buildings. They uproot. Look out, man. We don't know how long this is going to last. All we could do is try to get used to safety. Pack extra blankets, extra pillows in your vehicles in case you have to leave. And you may want to use something on your windows so that debris cannot fly through your windows. Batten down the hatches. And until we are able to get a strong look and view of what we're dealing with, these 40 to 50 hour per hour gust of wind can turn from 40 to 50 to 80. Anything that is not tacked down on your roof, expect it across America somewheres. And that is the alert for now. Be safe, play it safe. Any relatives that are elderly that you need to contact, please do so. And while you're at it for that, you may need to contact a friend, a neighbor, somebody that could comfort them and check on them and be able to contact you with. Provide some kind of a number or address where they can get in touch with you for emergency situations. And like I said, if you don't have to go out during that time, please don't go out. It's not safe. And the only thing else I could tell you, we got KYW News Radio. You might want to stay tuned to that during the time. And you try your local channels weather channels, and each channel that could give you the news right away. I was supposed to go on at noontime, but couldn't. And I feel bad about that, so I apologize for that. And but I am now, and like I said, this wind advisory is issued from January the 23rd until 3:07 p.m. Eastern Time until January the 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time by the South Philadelphia Mount Holly. Winds are in effect from 6 a.m. to noon Thursday, and you're looking at the weather station service in Mount Holly has issued a wind advisory, which is in effect from 6 a.m. until noon Thursday. Winds south to southwest, 20 to 30-mile-hour winds with gusts up to 42 miles. Timing: the strongest southerly winds are expected to occur during Thursday morning ahead of a cold front. Impact: strong winds may blow down limbs, trees, and power lines. Some power outages are expected. We'll have more update on that as we get them. Stay tuned to all local stations like KYW News Radio, and you have all the other local channels on the television that will give you advisory of this storm as we get it and track it. And then I will see you at 5 o'clock tonight on this channel. And excuse me. We do have that. And it is in the Atlantic City is 47 degrees out, and it does feel like it's 43. Right now, you're dealing with the sun, and then the high of 48, and then 7-mile-hour winds from the southeast side. Then and then from there, we'll also deal with low pressure will pass through the Great Lakes and into Ontario and Quebec tonight. Areas of rain, some heavy, will develop late tonight and tomorrow. And then ahead of a cold funnel passage later tomorrow, high pressure and colder but drier weather builds in on Friday and Saturday. A cold front will cross the region Sunday, associated with a low pressure to our north, which may bring some snow showers. Another period of unsettled weather is possible early next week, but it is evacuation is uncertain of areas unless authorities really think it's necessary. And but stay tuned to all the channels, and I will see you then at 5 p.m. tonight. Thank you. Be safe. Stay warm. And if you don't have to go out during the time that those winds are blowing around, please don't. It'd be wise to stay in and stay safe and warm. Up until then, you have a nice day.